Outlaw, Macho, Drive-In.
I think he will be focusing more on Impact again after this. Aaron Stevens has the charisma. He's good in the ring, but I don't see them putting the world title on
I
Aaron
mean,
Stevens.
and here's the problem. Aaron Stevens is one of when I say Power is a parody show, Aaron Stevens is probably the poster boy for being a parody show. Not saying that he's bad, but they have given
the videos he's been doing. Actually, one of them introduced.
I saw the one that introduced Empower, and I loved it.
It was awesome, yeah. But it's a parody.
But it's a parody, and every time, like back when we watched Power 2 years ago, pre-pandemic, he was one of those people who actually treated the whole thing as I'm not gonna say as a joke, but there was a lot of winking, there was sort of there was always a wink to the camera, the proverbial wink to the camera in what he was doing. He would give the promo and he would tell the audience to shut up, but you could tell that he was doing a comedic villain type shut up, not an actual I'm pissed off at the crowd shut up. So, and he did it great, but that honestly, Aaron Stevens sort of kind of solidified the whole this is a parody show feeling for me.
Yeah, especially being partnered with Rest in Peace question mark.
Yes.
Which the question mark, I'm just gonna say this as a thing for people who think that I don't like certain type of things in wrestling or whatever. I do. I love the question mark. When people promote NWA as a sports-centric wrestling program, it's like, no.
You just point to the question mark and tell him.
Yeah, and I loved it. He was probably my favorite part of NWA Power. I'm not going to lie.
Same here.
It was fantastic.
Me too. I always liked Rest in Peace Josephus even before this, but because I remember when they were doing the NWA YouTube shows leading up to All In.
Yeah.
They were doing this whole. He was having a match, I think, with Nick Storm, and the winner would face Nick Aldis for the title, and he cut this promo, and I felt like Josephus was like this cult, this sort of Charles Manson type thing, where he was sort of he was talking like a cult leader, and he was talking like he was entitled, and he kept talking about how it is important not to win the NWA title, but just to defend the title against Cody at All In, and how that's a big thing. And I thought, man, this guy put everything in perspective, and he did it while he's actually captivating me.
Yeah.
Little did I know, by the time Power started, they had stripped away a lot of the mystique that I saw, or maybe the mystique was just in those promos. I don't know what happened before he became the question mark. But yeah, Rest in Peace guy was a hell of a performer. He made a comedy. He made a comedy act sort of the hottest thing that was on the show. Which, honestly, if you think about modern wrestling today, comedy acts are actually making it a lot further than you would have thought way back in the day. I mean, let's look at Orange Cassidy. I know we're gonna catch all the hate of this, but let's be honest, people. He is essentially a comedy act.
Yes. And honestly, other than CM Punk, he's the most over star on the AEW roster.
Yeah. And
R-Truth,
comedy act. The current 24/7 champion, what's his name? Reginald. He started off as a comedy act. He's still a comedy act. He might be transitioning. Yeah, he might be transitioning out of it, but he is a comedy actor at the moment, and he's making it big.
Honestly, best parts of Raw for me lately have been his, the hunts,
the chases he's
and Ozawa have been doing on Reginald, because it feels very much like Briscoe and Patterson or the Main Street Posse going after Crash Holly back in 2000.
Yeah, it does.
I just want to see it like a ball pit going down a slide or something again. I think that'd be a fun thing.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like, and let's go down to our favorite NXT. I mean, Dexter and Indy, and the way thing
Comedy.
is basically a comedy.
Yeah.
Trevor Lee.
Yeah.
What's his name in NXT? Why am I? Cameron Grimes. Comedy. Yeah, Cameron Grimes. Comedy act. He's at some point before. Yeah, at some point before they started the $1 Million Championship, he was the hottest thing on NXT.
Yeah.
So it's strange that comedy acts are making it way further now than they would have, for example, in 2002 in the Ruthless Aggression era,
Yes.
or I'm not gonna say the Attitude Era because I think a lot of comedic wrestlers made a lot of waves during the Attitude Era. Midian, Crash, those guys.
Yes.
But to bring it back, the question mark did something. The question mark himself was, we want to talk about how NWA Power is a parody show. The question mark was a parody of the mysterious masked wrestler that comes to the territory.
Yes.
And he wasn't done with the seriousness that they used to do in the way back when, which is essentially the definition of a parody. But he was great.
Yeah.
So, and Aaron Stevens could be the face of the company if they try to slowly transition him out of the comedic role.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on the Outlaw Mucho Drive-In. If you liked that video, please click like and subscribe to our channel for more content from the Drive-In. For full episodes of our podcast, you may look us up on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever your favorite podcasts are available. Just search for Outlaw Mucho Drive-In. And if it's not too much trouble, would you help us out here? Spread the word, share. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. We love you. Bye.